in on our room here. Fantastic. Thanks so much for jumping in, everybody. Wow, we've got a crew coming in already. This is super cool. Let me just make sure we've got Mr. Kyle from White Label Suite set up as our co-host here as well. There we go. Done and done. Man, this is a great crew. Look at everybody jumping in here. Jorge's here. How you doing, man? Great to see you. Ron Palmetier is here, an old friend and a beer drinker with me. Peter O'Donnell, the man, the king of the beer. David West is in the house. Leo's in the house. Guys, thank you so much for jumping in. Everybody's keen to see what we're talking about today. This is going to be great. All right, we've got the recording going on. I've got a slide deck here. Who should be here that isn't, you guys? You're welcome to share this with your team, with your staff, with your colleagues, with people you're trying to do deals with. Send them to cometzoom.com. Great to see you guys. Rick's in the house as well. Almain is here as well. Amazing, guys. I've got a whole bunch of people that don't have cameras on. Dave Smith, great to see you, man. Always incredible backgrounds with your Zoom calls. David West's in the house. Hisham's here, Julie's here, Kim's here, Leo's here, Mark's here, Mike's here. Wow, Pam's here, Patrick. Wow, these guys, this is fantastic. We've got 27 people in the room and a whole bunch more people coming in as well. We are going to have some fun today. We've got some brand new tech to talk about. Some fun stuff that we did a test with yesterday that got absolutely incredible results in minutes. I was stunned to see. So we're going to see how that relates today. Let me just get all my Zoom windows out of the way and everybody working. So we're going to jump in and see what we can do. Do me a favor. Let me know in the chat. What was it about the email that captured your attention? What did you come here to learn? Is it just something generic? Were you, we just always love the Thursday sessions with White Label Suite? Or was there something specific in that you were really excited to learn about? And yeah, we want to try and make sure that that's a delivery that we can serve up to you. So let us know if there's something specific that caught your eye, or if it's just our normal Thursdays and this is a regular spot in the calendar. Be interesting to know. Over the next couple of weeks, we've got some changes. Instagram says Chris, okay, cool. Excited to learn more. Dave says, came here to learn the exact process after somebody purchases a package. Okay, probably not exactly what's going to be covered today, Dave, but we can certainly, if you want to ask our team that in support, they'll certainly steer you through with that. Rick says, always learn another new feature, back for more. Cool, awesome. Fantastic. Jumping in, a whole bunch of people coming in. This is fantastic. Awesome. Let's jump in. Let's kick off and make most use of your time. If you don't know me, my name's Walt. I'm one of the co-founders of White Label Suite, and our goal is to help entrepreneurs enable growth in their businesses. Myself and my co-founder share a vision there, and Mr. Kyle, who's here, Kyle Hendricks, our head of operations, is the man that makes all the magic happen, keeps everybody running and the team moving forward. We do that. We keep our promise, enabling entrepreneurs to achieve levels of success with a couple of different ways. We do that with technology. We own our own software company, and that focuses on lead generation. And we also provide one of the fastest growing communities online, where we have templates, we have training, we have systems, we have experts where you can come in and get answers. It's a Q&A environment, so you can ask anybody you like, who you can meet in our community, for information and for tips. And that's certainly an exciting thing for us to be able to do. So let's jump in and, again, make the most use of your time. Today, we're going to be talking specifically about one element of lead generation and a new release of technology in this space. And it might not be new for everyone, but it's certainly new in this space. So we're going to be talking about setting up a lead generation system using automations and social media. Now, this is exciting. For me, I used to love the ManyChat flows when they first came out. If anybody ever used ManyChat, where you were able to get somebody to comment on a post and then it led them through a whole series and sequence. I loved ManyChat. And I had great friends who set up huge businesses in competition with ManyChat, and they did super, super well. But I have to say that I never actually dived in and used it to its fullest perspective. It wasn't ever something that I put my head to. Today, we're going to be talking about how that flow of social media and automations can fire up your business, and in an easier to do way than I've ever seen before. As mentioned, when we're just turning the camera on there, testing this yesterday. So literally on a test, we made a couple of posts, and put them up for probably 10 or 15 minutes while we were testing all the automations and making sure everything was running, and then took them down again because we were just testing, right? In that 15 minutes, we had 3 leads come in from the system, from a test, without any of the boost strategies that we're going to be talking about today. It was fantastic. I was blown away. We're thinking, wow, we knew that this was cool, and that just proved it in seconds. It was amazing. So we're going to be talking about automations, social media, and leads, and how that all works together. So this is our agenda for the day. We're going to be here for probably 45 minutes to an hour, I would say. And there's a Q&A at the end. To answer everybody's question at the start, yes, we are recording this. So we're going to be making this available in our community, which is whitelabelsuite.com/community. You'll be able to get the exact structure that we go through. And so you don't need to be worrying, oh, what did he say? I didn't catch it. The recording will be there. We'll make sure that you have access to it. But this is what we're going to be doing. We are going to be, we want to first of all cover, what are you looking to achieve? What are we looking for you to do? Now, I've got 2 pieces there. Number 1, for you to use so that you can generate leads using this system, super, super, super important. And then also for you to sell. When you see how this works, you'll understand that businesses will pay you to set it up. And when I show you how easy it is to set up, you'll be amazed. So I'm very, very keen to hear of people selling this as a service for $400 or $500 to a small business. Absolutely worth it. So when I show you that, keep that in mind. It's for you to use to generate leads, and it's also for you to be able to sell, which is very, very cool. A piece of this is that there's a couple of prerequisites. So you just need to make sure that there's a few things connected. And that is as easy as clicking connect, but you need to make sure that they're done. And we're going to point you to the resources there as well. Then I'm going to show you how to set this up. I'm literally going to put the tech hat on. We're going to walk through and show you how to set this up. And again, I was really thrilled as I've been putting this training together that it's easier than I've ever seen before, which is super cool. Then we're going to talk about the delivery, making sure that when you set this up, you have a great system to capture leads, to have the delivery. And then I'm going to talk a few bonus boost methods that you can employ to really take this to the next level. And of course, some Q&A at the end. So let's go. So what are we here for? Again, myself and my co-founder, we created a company around our lead generation tool. And since then, it's become so much more than that. We've gone through many identity shifts since we launched, and thankfully now we've settled on the fact that we enable entrepreneurs to grow, and we do that via technology, via providing the lead generation system, via providing a white label license to that lead gen tool, and by this training. Our members area, we have affiliate marketing specialists, we have operational specialists, all contributing to our training and systems that are available for entrepreneurs. So on that, generating success and growth for entrepreneurs and business owners, leads are crucial. Crucial. I had somebody say the other day, lead generation is expensive. And I said, yep, try not generating them. If you're not generating leads for your business, you will be out of business. So we want to make this process easier for you using as many systems as we can. Of course, we have our own lead generation tool. That is the core of our white label license that you can license under your own brand and sell. But there's a lot of different ways of generating leads. I was talking to somebody during the week who's got over 80,000 LinkedIn followers, and she's built up that tribe and that community over just 12 months, 80,000 people in 12 months who are all her ideal target market just by following a few different systems. So there's many, many, many systems that you can use to generate leads. So we're going to be talking social media, automations, and the boosted approach where the people are and let the tools do the heavy lifting. All right. So let's jump in and see what we're here for. This is the big picture. Dave Smith, this one's for you. So we want to make sure that, okay, before we dive into the minutia, the detail, how does this, what's the roadmap here? What are we trying to achieve? So we're going to start with an engagement post on social media. And what do I mean by an engagement post? There's different posts on social media, you guys. The first post is like I don't know, what I had for breakfast. Love my eggs on toast. All right. That's just a statement of the minute. All right. That's not an engagement post. An engagement post is the one that says something like, comment below if you'd like my free whatever. And then you comment and they send you the information and you're looking for people to engage with you. What we're going to be doing today is setting that up to be on autopilot. All right. So we're going to be posting on social media specifically to get engagement with trigger words. Example, comment, free below for our templates. Okay. Then we're going to be putting that into an automation, and I'm going to show you how to build that so that it comes into a lead capture for you. And then from there comes into your system. Right? So your system might be you follow people up, you're getting them booked into your calendar, you're sending them a video, you might be putting them into an email sequence, you're moving them into your funnel. And it's important when we're doing social media marketing. As I just mentioned, the person I was interviewing during the week who had 80,000 LinkedIn followers, that you're getting them into your system. That you're getting them into your system. Because if you've got 1 million TikTok followers and TikTok gets banned, well, hey, that sucks. So as fast as you can, you want to be able to make sure you're getting people off platforms that you don't control and into your system, whether that be getting them to opt in, sending you a DM, whatever it might be. Okay, so getting people into your system. This is the big picture. We're going to start with an engagement post, put them through an automation, capture that lead, and get them into your framework. So let's talk about the prerequisites and resources. Again, guys, this is all being recorded, so you can have the recordings of this later on and make sure that you've got everything covered. But let's jump in. So the first thing that we're going to do, and we'll do this step by step together, everyone. So please feel free to ask questions as we're chatting as well. If you'd like me to cover something else, or I went a bit too fast, let me know. This is your time. So I really am here in live. This is not my AI avatar, or is it? No, not yet. But if you've got anything that you'd like me to cover, please do jump into the chat box. So first of all, we're going to need to make sure that you've got your integrations set up. Now, for everybody who's watching this, we are using a platform called GHL, or Go High Level. And if you don't have Go High Level yet, you're one of the few people on the planet who hasn't signed up for it. Hang on for a second. I'll give you a free trial link in a couple of slides time where you can get a 30-day free trial. We love GHL. We've been using GHL for 3 years. It's an absolutely overwhelming platform. Took me months to learn it. And since that time, they've made it 10 billion times easier and much more segmented to learn. So you just have to learn the one piece of it that interests you. So that piece today might be the social media automations. So we're going to show you how to integrate Facebook and Instagram into your GHL or Go High Level platform. And that is an absolute prerequisite for making this work. So that's step one. All right. Then we're going to look at the resources. Now, guys, learning this new tech for me was going through the GHL help library. And what I said to Kyle yesterday was, wow, the way these guys have made the help file available is incredible. It's so great. So I want you guys to make a note of this. And again, you don't have to go there now, but this is we made it a short link, so it's easy for you guys to find. whitelabelsuite.com/auto reply, all one word, auto reply. We have made that a short link so that you can go straight to this document if you want to get this up and running. So that's resources for you. Next, we're going to create that post that goes onto your page. So that's a prerequisite. You need to have the post already in place. Okay. And then we're going to make sure you've got your messages ready to send. So it's almost like before you turn on the tap, you want to make sure that the bucket's there ready to catch. Okay. So we're going to have the post. We need to have the messages ready and then turn it on. Okay. So these are our prerequisites, and we are going to jump right in and go through those all together. So step one of that was the integrations. Then we want to have the resources, which I'll show you, the post on social, and then straight into the messaging. All right. So as I jump across here, let me start with the post on social. Now, I popped this onto my own personal page after the one on our white label suite picked up so much traction so quickly. I was like, okay, cool. I just need to make sure that this is testing the right way. So this is the kind of post I'm talking about. Would you like to get access to all of my company's templates, free snapshots, training, interviews with leaders who can help you hit your own goals? Normally $97 a month. Comment free below and I'll send you a link with how to get in for free. Okay. And I just spent 2 seconds on Canva and put that together. All right. Literally changed nothing except the words on that template, and people commenting and getting Torsten, I can see you in the audience. Great to see you, man. People commenting and getting our free tools and information, and all of that was automated, which is great. So let's start with step one, the integration. Now we are using, as I mentioned, GHL. If you'd like a free trial of GHL and don't have it, it's whitelabelsuite.com/GHL, whitelabelsuite.com/GHL. We'll get you a free trial. This is our GHL platform, Go High Level. And for those of you who are actually, let me just ask, guys, who already has GHL? If you can type a 1 in the chat, if you've already got GHL, or type a 2 if you don't have a GHL account, so I can understand 111. Let's see. 11111. Fantastic. All right. Dave B, Dave Smith. The Daves are not with it yet. That's okay. All right. So 90% of people have got it already. That seems like the right statistic considering their growth pattern. They went from a tiny little drop in the ocean to $1 billion company in such a short amount of time. Amazing. So there's this again, GHL is available, whitelabelsuite.com/GHL. It's a great platform because it allows you to have as many accounts as you want. So you can sell accounts and you can actually build a business, a significant recurring income business, selling this platform, which is an autoresponder, it's a page builder, it's a funneling system, it's a marketing tool, it's an amazing platform, which is why so many people are here. Right, so first things first, let's focus on our integrations. So I'm in my account, all right? What I need to do is go down to settings, and in the settings menu is the integrations. Clicking on that one will open up this screen. And what you need to make sure of to get this working, the prerequisite is that you connect up Facebook and Instagram. Okay. So when you connect, you're literally just going to connect. It's going to ask you permission. It's going to say, I think it's going to call it lead connector because it's a white label program, and say lead connector is asking for permission to manage your Facebook, to manage your Instagram. You're just going to say, yes, I give permission. Connecting up Facebook and Instagram here does a lot of cool things in the program. Number one, it allows us to do this automation that I'm about to show you, which is super cool. But number two, also it allows you to communicate and respond to messages in your conversations tab. So this single inbox will pick up messages coming in from DMs, and you can manage everything from one place, which is amazing. And the other thing it allows you to do is set up a social media planner. So connecting up your Facebook and Instagram account, you can see I've got dozens and dozens of posts that are scheduled and coming up. You can have your social media all managed from connecting those accounts. So Rick just says, do we do this in the sub account or the agency level? Kyle on top of it, as always, at the sub account level. So Dave, you've got a Comet Suite account, which is our GHL version. You've got an account through us. So you can do this at the sub account level. Just go into your own account. So you're in your own account, come down to settings, your integrations is right here, and clicking to connect that Facebook and Instagram account over on this side. There's a lot of other integrations here. All of those are covered in training, but we'll cover that here. So step one, make sure you've got your integrations done. Tick. All right. Once you've got that in place, super easy. Just click and give it permission. The next step on our list was make the social media post. Now, we're not making this post on our Facebook or Instagram profile. We're making this on our page. So what's the difference? This is my Facebook profile, okay? This is where I come and I chat, and I posted just a few minutes ago about this training. It's right here, okay? So this is my profile. This is where I've got my friends, where I've got my my bio, where people can message me, that kind of stuff. This is my Facebook profile. So what's the Facebook page? Your Facebook page is where you have your business. It doesn't have your friends. It doesn't have your photos. It has your business. And if you don't have a Facebook page, you can create a new one, as many as you want to. Coming back to the main Facebook menu, you go to pages, create a new page, and you can create as many pages as you want to. So this automation system that we're talking about is going to run on your Facebook page and allow you to automate all of the posts, which I'm about to show you. So we need to have the post. And this is the one I put up here before. There's a couple of things that make this work. And I'll show you the techniques of it in just a minute. But Number one, something that's eye-catching, okay, because there's a lot of noise, and make it something that people want. That's the key, right? If you've got an audience on your Facebook page, then everybody will get a notification. They'll see this in their feed. And if you don't, we're going to be covering that in a minute, how you can bring audiences to this post and get them engaged in a very simple way. So let's make the post. We're going to our page. We're literally, so here's my page over here. All right. And I can post absolutely anything right now by simply making a post. So here's my Facebook page, make a post. Here is my post. Okay. Ta-da. Great. Now I can add an image, which makes it eye-catching, etc. But just to show that here is my post, ta-da, is now live on my account. Important. You need to have the post to be able to do this next step. So now we've done our integrations and we've got a post on our page. The next step is to set up the automations to run in the background. So once we've got this, let's now go across to our GHL. And this is where we get a little bit techie. So again, yes, we're recording. I think I've got that on a slide somewhere. Okay, cool. That was my GHL link, by the way, whitelabelsuite.com/GHL. And yeah, there we go. Yes, we're recording. Log into GHL, create a post, open up the automations and set up the trigger, create the action for the reply and test. That's what we're doing right now. Okay, cool. Right. So we've done our integrations. We've got a post. Now we're going to come and set up our automations and the trigger. So what's really, really great about GHL, you guys, is that as I came to build this training yesterday, I was thinking, okay, cool. We'll go nice and slow. We'll build out our automations. So I'm building this in the automation section over here in GHL. And this is where you can create incredible automations that are just doing all kinds of things. For today's training, what I was unbelievably thrilled about was the way I wanted to create this. I was like, okay, great. Let's get this going. And as I click to create a new workflow, so guys, these are the steps. I'm going to create a brand new workflow. So I'm going to click on this button up here. Nate, I'll read that question in just a sec. As I click on this, one of the things it showed me was select a recipe. And if you select a recipe, I was thrilled to see that this entire comment automation system has already been built for you. And you just need to tweak the details. And this is where I started yesterday. Now there's a couple of, I'll come back to this boost one in just a second, but Facebook comment automation is already built. Yay. I don't have to start from scratch. I can start with this recipe. So let me come back a screen and show you what I ended up with. So starting with that recipe was exactly what built this workflow. And all I had to do was add in the details. So Facebook trigger, this is all part of the recipe, okay? Respond on the comment and everything's there. Really, really awesome to be able to see that they created a recipe for us to do this from day one. So I'm gonna go through that with you. Nate, let me just read that question. Right, Nate, great question. So Nate just asked, considering the way Facebook or platforms work with auto posting and that kind of stuff, has anybody seen that the social posts from the social media planner make any difference? Yeah. So I just want to show you. I started my TikTok channel. Who thought I'd ever be a TikToker? When I told my kids I was a TikToker, they laughed. Because that's just not what I'm known for. But here we go. So I started my TikTok channel a month ago. Right now, I'm not hitting millions, right? Let's be very, very clear. I'm not hitting millions. But all of these videos have been short videos from my interviews, all right? And bringing in a baseline of traffic, just getting a bit of a head start, I guess, on building this out. And there's a video that's got 200 views, not bad, all right? One that's got 70, 50, 100, All right, 229, 280. So these have all got some good views in here. Guess how many times I've logged into TikTok and posted videos? 0. It's all been done through the social media planner, right? So although I'm only just getting started, this is all done via the social media planner, and I don't have to think about it, which is amazing. Super, super cool. Same with Instagram, same with our LinkedIn channel. Like all of our content is just being posted out on autopilot, which we love. So cool. Yep. Nate says buffer, Hootsuite, very similar. Absolutely. What we love about GHL is it's all included in the same price tag, which is great. Using AI to create your shorts. Nate, great question. I'm using Opus. So we do podcast interviews and training like this, and then we use Opus clips to split it into shorts, and that just creates the good little videos. Cool. Sweet. All right, let's build this. Let's build this automation in 2 clicks. Leo, I'm going to make this really quick for you so you don't fall asleep, my friend. I can see you bored there, so I'm gonna try and make this interesting. All right. So how do we create a social media automation in just seconds? We go like this: create a workflow, select a recipe, and choose the Facebook comment automation recipe. Select and stop timer. Job done. What? That's it. If you blinked, you missed it. They made it so easy. Now, we do need to tweak this a little bit, and that's what I'm going to spend the time on. Instead of spending the time on, this is an action, this is a trigger, this is how to build it, whatever, click, 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 done. Now we just need to tweak it, which is absolutely amazing. Thank you, GHL, for making this so easy for us. So this is literally the framework. It's been built out for us, and now you just need to connect the dots. It makes it so, so cool. Now, this is for Facebook, same for Instagram, okay? So, we're just using Facebook as our platform for today. So the first thing I like to do is give it a name. So this is going to be my comment for free stuff automation. That's so I can find it later on. And now we just walk through step by step. All right. So the first thing, what is the trigger? The trigger fires this off, and it says it's triggered by the comment on a post. So when I click on here, all right, it's going to open up this right-hand side, and we can walk all the way through. There's a couple of things that I want to point out here. All right. Yep. Cool. Thanks, Jared. All right. So there's a couple of things I want to point out. So workflow trigger, Facebook, comment on a post. That's what's triggering it. Don't need to change that. We can give it a name if we want to. Don't need to change that. But here's a couple of things if you're building this. There's some filters that have popped up that you need to fill in the blanks. The page is, so because it's a Facebook comment, I need to select the page. So we come across, and because my Facebook is connected, I choose my page. Now you might have 20 different pages, which is great because you can have 20 different automations. Okay, you can have 1,000 different automations, but you select first, which page am I looking at with this specific automation? Next, now this is really cool. This is really, really cool. Contains the phrase. Contains the phrase. Now you get to say what you want this to contain. Do you remember my first pink and green one? I said, comment free, and you'll get the automation, which is already all kicking in there. Okay. So you need to say, what phrase am I keeping my eyes out for? Yeah. Great. Good to see you, Rick. Yes, it's all being recorded, so you can jump in and check it out later on. So what's the phrase? Free. Now, what's really cool is it contains the phrase. So if you've got something where it's like, comment freebie below, and I'll send you the thing. Somebody might type freebie below, or send me the freebie, or yes, the freebie, or something like that. So long as it contains the phrase that you're looking for, it's going to trigger the automation, which is great. Okay, so the page is this, the phrase is that, the post type is, now you can either use a published post, something that's already on your page, or if you select custom, you'll then be able to just enter the URL of a post that you haven't published yet. Okay, so you'll be able to copy and paste the URL of the post, and you'll be able to do that. I'm going to use the published post because it's easier. The post is published, and the post is, now check this out. Here is my post, ta-da. the one that I made just a second ago. Okay, here is my post. Ta-da. Now, that was the one that I did yesterday. Would you like to get access to all of my company's free templates? Is there. So because I've already got that post on the page, because the page is connected, it shows up in my list. I don't need to search. I don't need to copy anything. It's right there. So when the page is this, contains the word free, the post type is published, and that's the specific post I'm looking for, go. That's it. Let's go. Now, this next one, track first level comments only. You might want to just leave this on, but think about it. You might have a thread of conversations, yeah? So, for example, that post yesterday, and Jared, great to see you in the training, man. Jared commented, all right? And Jared got our free reply, okay? All there. And then I had a bit of a conversation with Jared after that, because he's a legend, and I love the guy, all right? So we're just having a bit of a conversation. Now, imagine if you're replying to people, you're actually being social on social media. Heck, imagine that. And that keyword came up again somewhere around the 3. Yeah, it's all free. Is it really free? Yes, it's definitely free. If you had it looking at multi-level comments, every time that word's used, it's gonna ping the person with a DM, right? So do you want to track only the first level comments, or do you want it to be looking at all of the comments on this post? Okay. Nate, great question. Great question. So Nate says, do you have to manually select the post every time, or is there a blanket option for all future posts? This is designed to be on one specific post, on one specific page, and to be monitoring comments for that page. If you're looking for like an autoresponder message on the page itself, different automation. Yes, you can do it, but it's a different, and you can do it in GHL by changing the trigger, Nate. So you can actually be triggered on any message on a page, again, with a keyword or however you want it to play. So this specific tutorial is about that DM me for more info post that we're talking about here. Cool. John says, I tried this, GHL worked, but Facebook wouldn't send the DM. Now, that's interesting. We had the same thing yesterday, and we had to just do a little bit of troubleshooting. If you've got other automations set up on your page, it might conflict. So we had, actually, I still had an old ManyChat account that we had to disable because they were both trying to take control of the message thread. It's like, I've got it. No, I've got it. No, well, in that case, nobody's got it, right? So just double check that you've got all your settings in place, and make sure your integration is in place as well. John, I would say your first troubleshooting step might be just to reconnect, like redo your automation. Redo your integration. So literally go into GHL, disconnect and reconnect. That'll probably solve 90% of your problems, I would say. Okay, so here's our trigger. When somebody comments on that specific post, do something. Great. Now, the first thing in our recipe is respond on that comment. And this is really, really, really cool. Because in the recipe, they've given us a bit of a framework, and I can create as many randomized responses as I want to. So why is that great? Why is that a good thing? Because if you've got this kind of post going on, you've got 200 people commenting, and every time someone comments, it's just said, thanks, check your DM, thanks, check your DM, thanks, check your DM, thanks, check your DM. Like it's just a bit robotic. So I can add as many responses as I want to. So I can have in here, awesome, on the way. Now, cool thing here is I can use the GHL tags to insert their contact name. All right. On the way, John, headed off to you, Leo. Peter, it's in your inbox, that kind of thing. Right. So I can add that, which is really like, think about the power of this, you guys. Just for a second. Think about the power of this. On a platform like Facebook, which is one of the biggest platforms in the world, GHL is able to pick up the name and Facebook ID of the person who commented on that post. Like, from a geek's perspective, it's freaking amazing. So somebody who you've never met before has just commented on your post, and in your system, in your GHL program, now you've got their name and details. What? Amazing. All right. So I can use this contact name, and I can just pop it in all of these replies. Thanks for showing interest. Contact name, right? Please check your DMs. So I can have randomized responses here, which is great. So the first thing is that it sends a message to the person that just commented. Now, this is important. Why? Because this action is only available when pages have got comments turned on, and they comment, they make a post that actually works. This is the thing. Now, the other thing I love here is like their comment. So if I go back to my example post from yesterday, which is here, you'll notice that every time someone commented, it liked the comment. Yay. And sending to you a message, Joyce, thanks. It likes the comment. Awesome. On the way, Johan, check your DMs. Hey, Jared, thanks. Check your DM. And it likes the comment. Really great. Very, very cool. Okay, so we trigger it. The first thing that happens is send a response, and we can add some randomization in there, which is great. And then this is where it really gets cool. Now we're going to fire up Messenger, the actual DM, the Messenger DM on Facebook. Okay, so what's going to happen is it's going to reply to the comment via a DM. All right. Leo, yes, it can. I'm going to get to that right at the end. So reply to a comment via the DM. So what's the comment going to be? And guys, just as I get into this, again, a little bit geeky, bear with me and watch this recording a few times. You'll notice that there's some different pathways here. Okay. In this recipe, they've given us a few different pathways at this point. Because as I click on this Messenger connection, it's also given me some buttons down the bottom that will appear in the message. And those buttons might be, I don't know if you've ever seen it on a message. It's like, call now, visit the website, whatever it is. Are you looking for more help? Yes, that kind of stuff, okay? So these will appear as buttons. And that's what these threads are. A button, the call us button, the visit our website button, the get the checklist button, okay? So first thing I'm going to do is respond. So I'm going to say, hi, first name. Thanks for the comment. Let me send this through for you. All right. Click below to confirm. Now, I just want them to click. I'm just doing this for the sake of the exercise. Click below to confirm. Okay, now click below. I only want one button. Yes, yes, I confirm that you want me to send. This is not a necessary step. I'm just showing off the buttons, right? Click below to confirm. So I don't want a call us button, right? Because I don't want to be called. So radio, but you might want to. You want somebody to call you? Great, chuck it in there. But no, I don't want to call us option. So I'm going to delete that out. I want them to visit our website, but not immediately. I want to take an extra step first. So I'm going to delete that option. And this one, so all I'm left with is a button that says get the checklist. Now I want to edit that text and I'm just going to say, yes, send it like that. All right. Yes, send it. And that's it. So I'm just going one button that says, yes, send it. And this is the default timeout. So if we don't hear back from them in, I don't know, let's say 10 minutes, do we want to do something else? So let's see what this looks like now when I save it. It got rid of all of those other pathways. So each one of those buttons was a pathway. Now, again, guys, think about that. Different pathways. So I could have 3 buttons. Do you want to hear about our coaching? Click the coaching button. Do you want to hear about our special deal on our snapshots? Click the snapshots button. And based on whichever button they click, it's going to send them different messages. How cool is that? All right. How cool is that? I can say, hey, thanks so much for commenting. Which one of these interests you more? I want to, find out more about GHL, or I want to find out more about your own coaching program. Click a button, sends them a different thread. Okay. Super, super cool. I've just got one button, which is send it, and I've got a timeout if they don't respond. So if they click that button, now again, I want my system to send them all the details. Thanks. First name, here's how to get access. Now, pause for a minute. Take out your pen and paper because this is not on the slides. Right? I promise you everything's recorded, but this bit, I want you to take very, very clear notes on this. If I say on a message, What's the best email to send this to you on? Super, super, super powerful. If they respond with their email, the email gets saved in your GHL account, right? You don't need to import it. You don't need to connect up a form, right? Amazing. If you ask them for their email and they send it to you on this messenger thread, it will save it in their file, right? What a cool tip. So you might want to have, what's the best email to send this to you on, as the click the button thread. And then over on the timeout thread, so if you haven't heard back from them or they didn't click the button, just click this one and send a different message. All right. So I'm going to have a different message in this one that says, hey, didn't hear back. Don't forget to head to grab your stuff at insert website link here. All right. So again, let's check this out. Let's start from the start and see what this looks like. We set up that we're monitoring a specific post on Facebook. We're looking for a specific keyword. When they respond, we want to thank them on the post itself. So we respond to their comment so they get that notification. We ask them, are you sure I can send this to you? Please confirm. That's just the way I set this button up. All right. When they confirm, we send them and ask them for their email address. Once that email address comes in, we can set up an automation to email it to them. Amazing. Or if they don't interact with us, send them the website, right? Chris, whitelabelsuite.com/community. I'll give you a stay with us. I'll give you a link to that in just a second. Okay. Now, Nate's just dropped in an absolute gold boosting product there. Okay. So I want to come back to that. Nate, I'm going to come back to the AI piece in just a second. So this is our recipe from GHL. We didn't have to build anything. It was already done. All I had to do was come in and connect the dots, make sure I tell it which post, what do I want it to say, and I am now done. That's it. Nate's truth bomb there, which is awesome, just said, we can engage AI to hold a conversation for us if you train it correctly. Now, in the recipes, remember I said the recipe was already there. When you click create and there's a recipe, all right, one of the recipes they've made available is plus the workflow AI system within GHL. Now, mind blowing, we might do a separate training on this purely because it's a huge thing in itself. What if you train the AI to know all about your business, to qualify customers, to ask qualifying questions, and instead of just a thanks, here's your checklist, or a DM, a download, that the workflow AI could work to qualify your customers, look for, specific comments, have a conversation with this prospect, and give you back qualified leads. This is engaging the AI in this workflow is like, ooh, next level stuff. All right. Again, we'll do a separate training on that. So first things first, get people to engage on your posts and get them into your ecosystem. Level 2, let AI do all the work for you. All right. Again, why we love GHL, because this is all inside the system. Amazing. All right. So let's test it out, you guys. You guys want to test it? So I built that same framework. Let me come back. The one that I did yesterday for testing that Jared interacted with us on. Exactly the same recipe, exactly the same one right here. I did it yesterday and it's live. Okay. So when somebody comments on the post, here it is. When somebody comments on the post, respond, send them a couple of different mixed messages. All right. Send them a thing with a button underneath it that says, yes, send it. Okay. And when they click that button, we want to send them the specific information. And Chris, for wanting to get into the community, let me show you how to do it by testing this system out. So let's test this on a live post. Okay, so there's our white label link. Here's our test link. Let me just hit that button and you guys can go and test it. All right, whitelabelsuite.com/auto try it. All right, and this is the one on my page. Auto try it. It's going to take you to the Facebook post. And you guys can try it out. You'll see that pink and yellow post, comment with the word free, and it'll send you the community link. Now, you guys, 90% of you guys are already in our community, right? This is just literally to show you. For Chris, who wants to get into the community, it's normally $97 a month. This will get you in for free, right? So whitelabelsuite.com/auto try it. And watch what happens. I'm watching my messenger right now and seeing if you guys are doing this. All right. So John's just commented. All right. So guys, straight away, you can see, if you can see my screen, I'm getting notified that people are commenting on my post. All right. Super cool. And then following the steps, it's going to send you a messenger DM. Okay. And my page, not my personal messenger, but my page is going to send you follow-up message, click the button, and away you go. All right. Auto try it. So again, guys, this is what I want you guys to do is what's coming next. All right. So why is this cool? It's the wrong word, but I can't think of a better one right now, because you can use bait in social media to get people into your world. Wrong word. Can't think of a better one. All right. What can you offer as bait to fish for your golden trophy? Okay. You can do this on Instagram. You can do this on Facebook. And as we talked about before, there's some boost strategies, which I'm going to go through with you guys in just a second. Okay. So make a post. Somebody comments. Automation does all of the follow-up, sends them the stuff, gets them in thing, and then they're in your world. Okay. Now, you can be controversial. You can say, I don't know, let me just try and think of something that's not too controversial. But it's like, I don't know, pineapple on pizza has a place, prove me wrong, right? And somebody says the word pineapple in the threads, and you can send them an automated message and get the AI engaged. You can be controversial. You can give away something for free. You can fish for your ideal prospects, and you can let automations take the heavy lifting. Guys, what I want to show you from today, and can I get your feedback here, is that it's easy to set up. Just give me a 1 if you can follow that through. You just simply select the recipe and connect your page. Is it easy? 1 says Rob, 1 says Nate. All right. If it's not, if you're going, grab the resources link. I'm going to give you that link again in just a few moments. Okay. So you can, let me drop it in now. So this is the GHL help file, auto reply. I just put it on a short link so that you guys can, 1, I think, says Rick. Yeah. I was so surprised, Rick, how easy GHL have made this for us. Okay. Again, I'm thinking back to my ManyChat days, trying to map these flows and like, yeah, but this was just so simple. Literally, just need to grab that recipe and connect up the page and the post, and it all flows through from there. Okay, cool. Fairly easy. Says somebody who signed in as owner. Nice. Need a few go-throughs. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Hey, Jared, you're welcome. You're welcome. Jared, just out of interest. So Jared's just made a post there, guys, and let me read it out because I think it's really cool. Jared says, I did a workshop on Sunday last week showing the DM automations to receive a lead magnet. So opt in to get our free templates or whatever you want to use as a lead magnet, where they opt in and they follow up a sequence. This is now something our clients have on autopilot, generating leads. This is the additional tool. Love it. Thanks. So Jared, can I just ask you, bud, how much did you charge for access to that workshop? Just purely out of interest. Right? Let's just see. So Jared ran a workshop for business owners, showing them exactly how to do this DM messaging setup. Okay. What an amazing way to go, you guys. What about if, I don't know what Jared's going to come back with here in terms of a cost, but what if you ran a free workshop this weekend? What if you ran, so yeah, Jared, we offer this to our clients as an add-on for free. Cool. What if, guys, let me just, hang on. Let me go face the camera for a second. What if you ran a free workshop this weekend? What if you put up a post on your social page offering a free workshop? Click the button, comment below to get your free ticket. When they comment, you send them the Zoom link. Now, guys, just again, think this through. What if you offered a free workshop showing business owners how to set up an auto reply social media pathway? And to do it, you proved it on social media by doing the exact same thing. You put up a post that says, free workshop, let me show you how to automate your leads on social media. Comment below if you'd like a ticket. They comment, your bot sends them the Zoom link, and you've proven the model before they even get into the workshop with you. Now, when they get on the workshop, you do what I just did, show them connect the page, do the post, automate the reply. And then at the bottom, you say, if you'd like us to set this up for you, it's a $9.97 setup fee and $197 a month to run the program. What if you offered for free to show people how it works and then sold them your system as your business building method? Would that be a cool idea? Yeah, just as a thought. All right. Let me chuck this up here because the guys worked hard to get it on my Zoom screen. So I may as well show it off just for once. If you'd like to get into our community for free, scan the QR code. You can do all that sort of stuff as well. All right, cool. So free workshop, show people how to do it, get them to opt in. Now they're in your CRM, follow them up, nurture them, show them how to do it, set it up for them for $1,000 and $200 a month. Cool. Awesome. Right. Nate says, how are you guys re-white labeling your own white label of GHL to agencies? Nate, we're not. We have a white label license of GHL. And we have GHL, we sell GHL as Comet Suite, but we tell everybody it's GHL because it's just a personal thing. When we started, we tried to hide it. We were like rebranding and, it's our own CRM. And we actually lost trust with a really important customer because GHL's everywhere. And they came back to my business partner, actually. Funny story. So my business partner set up this sales meeting and we were presenting GHL and we were presenting it as Comet Suite. And this really important customer came to message Johan and said, hey, Bart, I think Walt's ripping you off. And he's like, why? What do you mean? He's like, that program you just showed me is a program called GHL and anyone can buy a white label license. And Johan's like, oh yeah, I know. I introduced it to Walt. I showed it to Walt. And they're like, oh, cool. I just thought you should know. And we were like, whoa, big alarm bells. It's like, it was a personal choice. A lot of people still don't want to let people know that it's a white label copy of GHL. And we struggled with it for a while on how to sell it. How do we tell people it's a white label thing without making it feel like it's a, And we suddenly said, well, hang on a second. WordPress is free. You can get WordPress from anyone. You don't even need WordPress is free. And yet people still charge $20,000, $25,000 to set it up because it's not what you get in the box. It's what you do with it that makes it valuable, right? When I first started selling software, somebody said to me, how can you charge $50,000 for this piece of software? It's just burned onto a CD. Remember when CDs were a thing? And I said, well, if that's true, just pop on down to your local office supply stores and grab a CD for $2.99. What you're actually buying is what's on the disc. Yeah, same thing here. What you're actually buying is not GHL. You can go and get that from anywhere. Go and get it from GHL themselves. $97 a month. Go for it. When you get it from me, what you get is my team. I set it up. We automate everything for you. Make sure it's running. We put our own snapshots in. We build your site. We connect up. That's what you're buying when you're buying it from me. But yeah, we tell them it's GHL these days. Cool. That was probably a segue that you guys didn't need. But anyway, okay, let's keep going. No wonder my training always runs over, Jared. Always. Let's see what we've got left. All right, guys. So hopefully I saw a whole bunch of messages there. So people were testing that out, which is cool. So let me just get into a couple of last little bits and pieces here. First of all, some tips on delivery. So when you're actually delivering back to the person that's commented, tips. Number one, bring people into your ecosystem. All right. Again, make sure you're getting them off the social platforms and into your world, into your funnels, into your systems. Get them into your system. So get them with an email address, get them to, opt in, get them to give you more info, get them off the platform into your system. So sign up for our community, brings people into our ecosystem, right? Get people into your world from the messages as fast as you can. Tip number 2, I did mention this one. Email addresses can be recognized by GHL, so ask for them. What email should I send this to? They give you back their email, boom. Now I've got them in an email sequence. Okay. Ask for your email addresses because the system recognizes it. It's freaking cool. Right. This is important. Messages can't be more than 24 hours apart. Meaning, you can't build up this massive messenger list anymore and do a broadcast. This is something that we used to do with ManyChat. We used to like have 500, 700,000 people that have messaged us over time. Go into ManyChat, click the broadcast button and go, boom. Unless you've engaged in the last 24 hours, you cannot do that with messenger lists anymore. So keep that in mind when you build your sequence. If you want to have a follow-up in there, something like comment now for your free whatever. Maybe an hour later, you send them a message that says, hey, insert name here. Did you get the access? Any questions? Anything I can do for you? Right? Make sure that your follow-ups are timed so that you're not exceeding that 24 hours. Now, obviously, you don't want to be, pinging that person every hour for the next 24 hours, every year, like 1,000 messages an hour. No. Humanized, right? But make sure that you're recognizing that you must have less than 24 hours before that next follow-up, okay? Next. This is huge. And I just pause for a second. Why is this huge? You can literally run unlimited campaigns. What? Why is that a big deal? It's a big deal because I can make a post on my page today giving away a free workbook, a post on my page tomorrow giving away a free video, a post on my page the next day inviting people to a workshop. I can run unlimited campaigns. So as much as this is a one and done thing for that particular automation, the power that you can run unlimited campaigns is massive. If you're going to run an ad, which I'll get to in just a second, every time you have an ad, you can set up this process. Okay? Really super, super cool. Okay. Kyle's answered that one. Thank you, Mr. Kyle. Cool. Next tip. The conversations tab is your friend. Does anybody, except for me, maybe it's just me, does anybody just get way too many notifications? There's way too many ways of people getting hold of me. Messenger, WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook DMs, emails. It's just constant. And my team know that you will not get me. In fact, my voicemail actually says, thanks for calling. I never answer my phone. Right? Send me a message and I might get back to you. It's just overwhelm. It's not me being a dick. It's just overwhelm, right? So the conversations tab is your friend. Really. The conversations tab inside of your GHL account will have all of those incoming messages and you'll be able to see them. Yeah. So let me just jump out of here and come across to my conversations tab in this system over here. And there we go. Here's a conversation with Julie, who just opted in. Okay. Hey, Julie, thanks for dropping in the comment. Click yes, send it. She clicked on it. I sent her the thing. She gave a thumbs up. And I say, thanks, Julie. Say hi to Rob for me. I'm sure he's got a glass of wine on the couch opposite you. All right. I can manage my DMs from my conversations tab. I can manage my email replies. I can manage my Instagram messages from my conversations tab. It's awesome. Right? It's awesome. So the conversations tab is your best friend. And Julie, love you. Thank you so much for being with me for so long. Right. Tips. Conversations tab is your friend. And the last tip. Businesses will buy this off you. Rob says, how did you guess with the glass of wine? Businesses will buy this off you. Wait. Let me say that again. Wait. Let me go face the camera and say that. Businesses will buy this off you. What? Businesses will buy this off you. Okay. GHL at its multi-threaded account is $297 a month, which is just ridiculously, stupidly cheap. All right. You could sell this system, just auto DM messages, just this for $200 a month to a business. Just nothing else. No other websites, funnels, surveys, reputation, all of that stuff. You could sell just this for $200 a month. You get a sale or two, and it makes your GHL free. Businesses will buy this off you. One more time. Businesses will buy this off you. Just this. Social media leads automation. All right? Businesses will buy this off you. Okay. Probably said it enough. Businesses will buy this off you. It's important. Okay. Don't overlook the power of the individual pieces of this incredible toolkit. Businesses will buy this off you. And frankly, selling individual pieces of this toolkit is so much easier than selling the entire thing. Mr. Business Owner, I've got this amazing suite. I'd love to show you. It does auto messaging, Facebook thing. It's a CRM system. You can tag you. I've got automations, calendars. I've got it's like holding up the overcoat. Who wants to watch? Anybody. It's real difficult to sell the whole thing. But if you break it down into one simple message, which can be as easy as, let me show you how to automate your leads from social media. Comment below if you're interested. Right? Anyone? Let me show you how to automate leads on social media. Comment below if you're interested. Now, they comment below, and guess what? You're booking them into your calendar. Businesses will buy this off you. Okay, cool. Let's go. Now we get to boost. Let's boost this sucker. Let's make some real waves with this. Let's do the old thing where we add more power. This is so effective. This, like I said yesterday, we put up a test post and got 3 opt-ins in 15 minutes without any marketing or trying. We had to take it down because like, wait, we're just building it for fun. It's so effective. Let's boost the heck out of it. Boost number 1. Who here on the call has got a license to our lead generation tool? If you're a white label suite member, you've got a license. If you don't have a license, what have you been doing with your life? No, just kidding. Come on over and grab one. You can sell our lead generation tool. Now, how is that going to be effective? Use the leads tool to invite people to comment on the posts. All right, it goes like this. So I'm going to come over to my leads tool. Here's one I prepared earlier. I should have done this earlier, but here's my leads tool. All right. And I'm in Carla's account and she's doing some prospecting for us. Now in Carla's account, I've asked her to find marketing industries and whatever. So here's a marketing industry. All right. They've got 6,000 employees. How do I get people to comment on the post? All right, let me just grab the post URL. Ding. I'm going to do this live, okay, with a company that's got 6,000 employees. How do I use my leads tool to get people to opt into this system? I go to their Facebook account and I go like this. Oh, they've got send an email as a button. That's interesting. Normally they have a messaging button, but they must have been getting too many messages. I'll choose someone else just because these guys look like they're too serious. Primitive agency. These guys are primitive. What are they doing? Let's go. So I'm going to jump over here and I'm going to go, hey, there's a WhatsApp link. That's cool. So I'm going to go like this. Never used the WhatsApp link on Facebook before. Let's get it going on. I definitely should have prepared this earlier, shouldn't I? All right, got WhatsApp. Come on, let's go. Gonna take too long to load. Give me the next one. All I want is a normal Facebook page, ladies and gentlemen. All you marketing agencies. You've all got WhatsApp stuff going on. All right. Well, if that's the way of things, that's the way of things. Let WhatsApp load. No, I'm going to have to get it in. One more time. I'll try. I should just go to Instagram, shouldn't I? Speakeasy Authority Marketing. Come on, guys. Have a normal message me on Facebook button. Oh, they've got a call now button. Why doesn't anybody want to get a message anymore? Because they don't want Walt messaging it. That's why. What I was going to do, marketing agencies are the worst example. What I was going to do was literally just send them a link to my comment on my post. Contact us. All right. So I was going to grab somebody from here and I can do it in an email. Of course I can. I can do it in a LinkedIn message. All right. So I can literally message them and say, message. Here we go. Hi team. Notice you're in marketing. If I spell right, they'll probably take me more seriously. In marketing, and we're growing our community of marketing agencies. Love to see you there. We have templates and SOPs. Now, if I'm going to do this on mass, I'm going to have this saved. We have templates and SOPs in our system that I can send. Comment on this post if you'd like it. Like them, probably. Grammar, Mr. Kyle, before I hit send. There we go. And pop the post in there. Send. Wow. Now, I can put that in an email sequence. Of course I can. Why am I showing you this? Because who's trying to use the outreach by asking people to come and buy stuff off them? Come and buy, come and buy, come and buy, come and buy. Hey, notice you're doing this. I do that. This is my system. Would you like to have a 15-minute conversation with me? No. Okay, cool. If you're using the system, you can actually invite people to get something for free and they still get into your ecosystem, and it's friendly because it's on the platform they're currently using. Okay. So you can use the leads tool to invite people to comment on your posts, either via email or by social media or any of that kind of stuff. Okay. Right. Boost number 1, use your target audience and this automation to blow the lid off this thing. Okay. Next boost. Use the leads tool to build custom audiences to run ads to the posts. What? Yep. And again, if you haven't seen how to do that, literally, let me come back into the leads tool here. So again, here's Carla. She's running marketing industries for us on our outreach. And I might go like this. Get them all, right? Get them all. Export it to a CSV. Okay. Come into my Facebook Ads Manager platform and upload that as a custom audience and send everybody to my page. They're on the platform already, and I'm targeting who I want to see it, and they just come across and comment. Sweet. Okay. So boost number 2 is use the leads tool. Sorry, that wasn't what I meant to click on. Use the leads tool to create custom audiences. That was boost number 2. And so boost number 3 is run ads. I was interviewing a podcast guest not many days ago, last week, I think, and talking about a scenario where I went to a business meeting, like 40 people in the room, and I was there to talk to them about Facebook advertising. And I said to them, okay, guys, who's got their Facebook pixels already set up on their page? That's kind of where I started from. Who's got their Facebook pixels already set up? Like blank stares. This is a business networking meeting. Everybody here at this meeting was there to generate leads. That's the only reason they were there in the morning, was to network. And nobody networks for the say, I just love networking. No, you don't. You love the leads that come from networking. Everybody was there to get leads. All right, guys, who's got their Facebook pixels installed on the page? Everybody went, my what? Let me wind back a little step. Anybody here running ads on Facebook? No one. What? Okay. Anybody running any kind of ads at all? None of them. But what? How are you guys getting business? How are you getting business? Word of mouth. 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 40 businesses in the room, all there for lead generation. 100% the only thing they do to generate business for themselves is word of mouth. And if you're a marketing agency, you know that this is why you have a job, because every business out there needs you, right? So boost number 3 is run ads. $25 a day is what we've got running at the moment to our community with a free giveaway, right? And we're getting 5, 10 a day. People just adding to our community. Now, obviously, when they get into our community, we've got, our follow-up processes in place. We've got sales going through. That's how we're building our business. But boost number 3 is actually run ads, please. So send people from the platform to the page. Now, if you're on Instagram, run Instagram ads. If you're on Facebook, run Facebook ads. They're on the platform. Would you like our free whatever? Just comment yes below, done. They're back into their doom scrolling life. If you've got them on the platform, run ads. They're already there. They have no impact, and you can generate leads quickly, right? So I'm all about lead generation. We built a software tool to help business owners do it. We gave white labels licenses so more people can sell it to more business owners, so more business owners can do it, right? But I'm also all about leads. Just do whatever you can to bring in leads. Nate, great question. At the moment, Facebook ads are doing well for us. Facebook ads are on the decline for us. Instagram ads are doing well for us, and YouTube only just ramping up. So I'm excited to see what we can do with YouTube. But it's only ramping up because we haven't put any time into it. I actually think it's the biggest opportunity for us. All right, keeping it going. So boost, guys, which one of these boosts interests you the most? Give me a 1, 2, or 3. Now that you've got a method for people commenting and getting auto leads, which one's your most interesting? Number 3 says Jared. Great. Number 1 says Rob. Cool. Get your list and invite them to something. Rick says number 3. Good. Turn up the dial. All right. So number 2 says Jorge and Nate. Right. Dave says 2 and 3. 1, 2, and 3 says Chris. Awesome. All right. So guys, boost. Your system can handle the volume. You can literally have 10,000 people commenting on your post a day and you will never miss. So boost, run this puppy. All right, let's go. Summary and steps, you guys. And are we over time? I'm pretty sure we are. Yeah, of course we're over time. Right, summary and steps. Number 1, you can now auto reply to comments using Go High Level. Oh my God, it's amazing. Setting up the system takes just a few minutes and is incredibly effective. Use the recipe. They already build it for you. Don't even need to know how to build this stuff. Okay? The help files are terrific. It's literally how I learned it. whitelabelsuite.com/auto reply. I just created that as a link to GHL's own help files. Okay? So that you don't have to go looking for it. But when you get there, bookmark there, help.highlevel.com. It's amazing. They really keep it up to date. It's great. Okay. Which is also why we tell our customers that we are on GHL. So we don't have to rely on our own help files. We just send them to theirs. Okay. whitelabelsuite.com/auto reply is the help file to build that auto bot that I just showed you. Right. Next step. Once they're engaged, add people to your own ecosystem. Get their email, get them onto your platform, get them in your world. Okay. Set this up to start leads coming in for you and make some easy sales to businesses while you do it. Okay. And again, if you don't have GHL, yes, that's our affiliate link, whitelabelsuite.com/GHL. You can get this incredible platform with a 30-day free trial if you haven't done so as yet. Right. So you can now auto reply to comments on GHL. It's amazing. It's so good. And it's so engaging for people. It really, really, really works. All right, cool. Q&A. I've got one there from Leo. When we run ads, do you first send them to be added to your Facebook community and build the relationship from there? Leo, great question. So up until February of this year, my answer would have been yes. We were building everything into our white label suite community on Facebook. I think we had like 2,500 people in there. And what we saw was that the engagement was just going down and down and down. Like we were posting 5, 6 different content pieces a day and maybe getting 1 comment, 1 engagement. So we went, what do we do? There was a big, I guess, hoopla with Hermosi getting involved in school, SKOOL. So we were like, all right, let's get everybody over to school. So we shuffled everybody over to school. And then GHL went, wait, we want to be part of this. And so they, with their $1 billion backing, just outpaced school in a month. And so now GHL's own community is where we're building our community. And again, it's part of your membership with GHL. And if you want to if you haven't been inside it and you want to see what it's like and why we love it so much, our community inside a white label suite is wicked. Let me just make sure I'm logged in. There we go. No. Mr. Carl, I can't get in my own system. Let's see if I can go this way. No. Is it that one? Which one is it? Too many emails, Mr. Carl. Ugh, okay. Our community is huge, and I should have been logged in. It's just the best framework there is. Let me see if I can go a different way. What I love about the community inside of GHL is that you can have lessons, you can have classrooms, you can have courses, you can have community discussions, you can have downloads, you can have free and paid levels, you can engage the group in discussions. There we go. I knew I could get into it from our own system. So this is the community dashboard, all right? So discussions, we can have comments, we can engage with people, we can ask specific things and get expert advice. We can have all these different courses. So here's our affiliate program. You can come in and get all of the details about affiliates. You can come across, you can add your links. So you want to sign up and get all of our templates and snapshots. It's all here. You can come through all of our different groups, paid, free. We've got all of our classes in here. So this is like GHL training, masterclass, vaults, everything's here as well. So the community, what community platform do we use? Man, GHL's just rocking it. They've added so much to make this work. It's just incredible. So hopefully that answers that question. Cool. Dave says, there's never enough time. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. Right. I think Kyle answered Maya's question. Dave answered that as well. Dave and Maya just having a conversation there. That's great. Scrolling through. Guys, anything else that I can answer for you? This is the Q&A piece. This is the bit where whatever you need. Within reason, I can't stay forever, but you can definitely ask me. Awesome. Thanks, John. Appreciate you, man. All right, guys. So our goal is to help entrepreneurs succeed and grow. This is what we are doing. This is what we're here for. Maya, I can see you've got a question. Let's do that. If you'd like someone to join this community, it's free for now. In about another month, I think, Mr. Kyle, it's going to be our $97 product to actually jump in and get all of the training, all of the masterclasses, all of the templates, all of the SOPs. It's going to be $97 a month. So if you know somebody that should be in it for free, get them to do what we just showed you. Comment on the post. We'll give them free access. whitelabelsuite.com/auto try it. Or of course, you can take a screenshot of this and invite your team, invite your colleague, your business partner who should have been on this call. If you want to take a screenshot, you can send them this QR code and they can jump in. Let me answer Nate's question first. So Nate, the typical sale price, people are selling, I think 500 leads for about $297 is about the normal price level. Our training with John Loger is incredible. He talks that he charges, I think it's for 500 leads, he charges 5,000, but he sets up the whole qualification system and all that kind of stuff, $5,000 setup and $5,000 fee per month. And he's delivering high-end leads. So the scale is, anywhere up to you. So the new upgrades, Leo, every day I'm thinking my team are going to be giving me a tick. They've told me end of month. So we're literally 5 days away that we'll be showcasing it. Guys, when we release our new upgrades, we're going to have the first week where it's going to be like feedback time. And we've got something special planned for you because we are going to be rolling out some really incredible new data sources and really incredible new stuff coming through. We want your feedback as to how we're doing. And we are going to literally have an amazing competition for people to give us feedback. So you can win some Apple gear or some Amazon vouchers just by telling us what you think of our new upgrades when they come out. So that's only a couple of days away. Jared, as always, guys, I'm just going to give a shout out to Jared. So Jared's comment there, thank you for sending it privately, mate. Respect. Jared's just literally said, although we've already just walked through this, if anybody wants a hand how to do it, he and his team can help. Now, again, guys, I told the story last week about paying to learn from the best. I don't know what Jared's time is worth, but if he has a price tag attached to that, you can pay to get Jared to help and you can learn. You pay once, you have skills forever. So Jared Holmes in our community. Jared, feel free to drop a link if you want to from Boulder Digital. So more than happy for Jared to help you guys. And again, if he has a price tag, don't expect Jared time for free because he is a professional in this space and an incredible business owner. But if you want a hand, hook up with Jared. Cool. Awesome. Cool. Jared, thanks. Maya, let's go. I can see your hand up there. How you doing, man? Oh, wait, I need to let you unmute. There you go.
Hi, Walt. How are you? How are you
I'm
doing?
great, man. How you doing?
I'm fine. Thanks for everything.
No worries.
It's been amazing what you're doing.
Cool.
Quick question. I set up the white label after giving hard time for your support team to have the white label working for the DNS work, DNS records. Finally, it's on. And when I put it on the GHL, and of course, I have the login under my sub account. But when I make it accessible for other sub accounts, and when I signed with another customer or staff sub account, everybody can see the same login which I have.
Great point. The answer is no, they can't. You're seeing it because it's iframed inside of your GHL. Now, what's an iframe? An iframe is a viewing window that lets you see your particular page. So if you'd like to test it, you can just go to an incognito window and sign in. You'll notice that you're not signed into the leads. So you're seeing it logged in and usable, but anybody who's not you on your browser at that time with that browser session is not going to be logged in. They're going to have to log in to see it. So
it's a matter of cookies.
Yeah, it's more like sessions, but yeah, same thing. So it's you're logged in because you're seeing that window, and it's like you're taking that viewing portal, that picture frame, and you're putting it on a different wall. You're still seeing the same thing inside it. Yeah. So the iframe is only pointing at your login. Other people will have to see they'll see a login screen that they'll have to put their name and password in.
Perfect. Thanks a lot.
Awesome, man. Great to see you. Hey guys, thank you so much. Hey, thanks, man. Keep coming back and again, invite your team while it's still free. You guys can.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I'm always here. My brother is here as well.
Oh, perfect. Awesome. That's what we love to hear.
Thank you.
Guys, thank you so much. You are the reason we do what we do. We absolutely love helping this community. And along the way, we're creating success stories, which is fantastic, and helping you guys succeed as entrepreneurs and grow. Rick, the replay will be in the community, whitelabelsuite.com/community. It will be in the community in our weekly training session. So I just showed you there. Go up to training, I think it is. Let me do it again. Come up to learning. It's in the learning. It's going to be in our weekly training, which is right over here with these two good-looking guys. You're going to find the replay of this session right here. Jorge, great to see you, man. Guys, if you want to get into the community, you want to invite your team into the community, it's literally only going to be free for another little while. You can try out that automation that we showed off on this thing, whitelabelsuite.com/auto, try it. Or you can grab that QR code if you want to jump into the community. Guys, thank you so much. I really appreciate each and every one of you being on the call, spending time with us, and we look forward to joining you on the next session. Thanks, everyone. Cheers.